How's everybody doing? Just out taking a walk. CIA, I'm going to speak to you. I'm going to speak to you honestly. You do not know prophecy like the house of goddamn David. The Bible was based on my experience. The sevenfold angel, the angel of death. You do not know Bible prophecy like the Jewish Canaanites do. They are the only group amongst humanity that kept the faith and tradition. You don't understand that the blood that you have stolen from me, or the gold that you have stolen from me, which is exactly what you have done. I gave you guys a cover. I told you that it was part of prophecy, but it's not part of prophecy. I wanted to see if you guys would come forward. And you haven't. You've not given me a path. You've actively worked against me. What you don't understand is that gold must be returned to the house of David in order to buy America's blood atonement. There's no other way that this will come to pass. You will either give me my goddamn gold to buy the American people's blood atonement from the world, or I will call judgment on America. There's not another, you're being afforded two paths. I tell you, God loves to give two paths. Right now, CIA, United States government, you're at a goddamn crossroads with two paths. Now, I want you to understand, people are talking about a bill that will merge the IDF. What they're trying to do is create a loophole, people. The CIA is. The Messiah must be returned to the goddamn Canaanite Jews. I must be returned to the Canaanite Jews. It's prophecy. So in the infinite wisdom of the CIA, what they're hoping to do, America, is save you from judgment by absorbing Israel. Sorry, I'm having to stop. There's a lot of people talking to me right now. Blessed is a nation that houses a prophet. The prophet is the curse and the blessing. I am the curse and the blessing, America. But in your government's infinite wisdom, they have decided to rob me. They know who the fuck I am. They get briefings on me every day. I'm killing these motherfuckers. Killing them. You think they don't know who I am? But meanwhile, I'm walking in the goddamn world on my own. I don't require goddamn protection. I don't require a fucking thing. Because touch not my fucking anointed. The reason, America, that they continue to use nanotechnology weapons on me, and they continue to use satellite technology weapons on me, frequency-based weapons, is very simple. They think that by not spilling my blood, that it will prevent judgment from falling on your land. They're literally trying to kill me, but not spill my blood, people, because I told you, if my blood touches the soil, what the fuck happens to a nation? Now, again, people don't understand what real prophecy is. You guys think you fucking know about prophecy, but you don't know shit about dick. I told you, I walk in a state of duality. I'm 50% dark energy, dark matter. I'm 50% light. Lucifer was my first husband. Lucifer is dark matter energy. Embodied. Uriel, the chalice that pours into Jesus Christ, walks with me all the time. When I sit on judgment, Uriel's goddamn with me. Uriel is light. Uriel came from heaven, the language of heaven. So I've got 50% dark, 50% light. But the tipping point is that I always walk with God. God always walks with me. That's why I'm more light than I am dark. But understand, there's something dark that stirs in me. Something that, and I love nothing more than to set it free. Because I set over 5 trillion demons. Well, daemons. You guys have demons. I set over daemons. Now, I told you that what America wishes to do is absorb Israel to try to save itself from judgment. There will be, understand, America, you cannot be saved without paying this blood atonement. I can either buy you out from your blood atonement, which means I need access to Fort Knox, my goddamn money left to the fucking Messiah, the United States government was to fucking hold and protect. Or I can pass judgment. I'll just go to Israel, pass judgment on the United States, and then I will return and collect my goddamn gold. Either way, the house of David doesn't lose. That gold will be returned to the goddamn house of David. It's not your goddamn gold. Sorry, I stopped because I was waving at somebody. It's not your goddamn gold to keep from fucking anybody, you cunts. And I want you to understand something else to the Canaanite Jews. Israel is a place that was created to house the Canaanite Jews. As a geographical place, Israel doesn't even exist. Israel exists in the hearts and minds of the Jewish Canaanites that kept the faith and tradition alive. That's why I can bring you fuckers back to the United States. I can bring you back to the United States because, again, Israel exists in the faith and tradition that has been housed and kept by the Canaanite goddamn Jew. I can put you anywhere, I can put your tribes anywhere on this goddamn planet, and Israel exists. Because Israel is the name of the geographical place that houses the peoples that kept the faith and tradition alive. Now again, I tell you, there is a blood atonement that must be paid by the United States. You have brought nothing but death and destruction for 250 years of your fucking nation's history. Anybody, this isn't even arguable. It's not even arguable. You guys love nothing more than to champion a good goddamn war and go kill some fucking poor people. You love flying a goddamn American flag in the name of killing poor people. So understand, I can buy you out from bondage. I'm telling you, I will clear your debt with the Rothschilds because I am a goddamn Rothschild, people. I am a Rothschild, a real goddamn Rothschild. I will clear your goddamn debt. You will owe them fucking nothing because I am the lost heir left in the wilderness that has rose back up. That's part of goddamn Mason prophecy. I'm here. I'll clear your goddamn debt. But I want you to understand, by 2030, the United States will be $52 trillion in debt. If you keep my goddamn gold from me, I will go to Israel. Israel holds the notes on your debt that belong to the house of Rothschild. And because, again, I am the house of Rothschild. I am. Sorry, a semi's passing me. I will then call your goddamn debt. And Israel will do exactly what the fuck I say because I am the goddamn Messiah. When Israel calls your goddamn debt, because again, China will follow, Saudi Arabia will follow, and guess what the fuck will happen? You will be selling your daughters and you will be devouring your children. I told you exactly what I would do to you. You do not give me my goddamn gold. Now to the Chinese people. Xi Jinping authorized the use of satellite technology against me at the behest of the CIA. Why? Because Xi Jinping wishes to siphon off all of America's wealth. Because again, America, you produce nothing at this time. You virtually produce nothing. Even your American-made cars aren't even hardly made domestically. You got a few factories. You got goddamn Corvette. But none of your shit's made domestically. So again, everything's being produced out of China. So where is your fucking dollars going, America? It's going to goddamn China. So China is acting against me because China knows that I'm getting ready to fucking lay siege to America. So there's a number of... China has the #1 Christian population. To the Chinese people, I want you to understand that Xi Jinping has acted against and tried to assassinate the Messiah. Now, to the Jewish Canaanites, you already know this, but I'm going to say it so that we're transparent. In order for the prophecy to be fulfilled, I must be returned to the Middle East to retrieve the Jewish Canaanites. America, I'm telling you, I want nothing to do with you. You've held me under bondage. You've held me under duress. You have tried to assassinate I don't even know how many fucking times. With nanotechnology, with frequency-based weapons. The CIA has no foot forward. You guys have no path forward with me. The FBI, you have no path forward with me. The CIA, all you are is goddamn rapists. You're useless eaters. The goddamn FBI, all you are is child porn traffickers. You're child exploitative traffickers. You have no foot forward, no path forward to the goddamn house of David. You are going to kill all of your people. I'm here to let you know, I will return to Israel. It's prophecy, I must. But in the process, you will condemn your people. You're already, I told you guys, you're in Hell Plane 1. You all wish to stay in Hell Plane 1. You all are so in love with the goddamn Luciferian system. Again, America, because what system have you thrived under? A currency-based system. A Luciferian system. That's why you fucking Americans love it to goddamn death. Meanwhile, you've done nothing but export death and destruction to the world and placed every goddamn people's under fucking bondage. So since you like to be in hell so much, I recommend you go read Revelation to read about the mighty prophet that raises up out of Babylon, that possesses a tongue of fire and sets over fire. Since you want to be in hell so bad, I'm going to burn you fucking alive. I'm going to leave this goddamn shithole and I'm going to set it goddamn ablaze. It's not a game. And the CIA people, the CIA and FBI are working so hard against me because they know if I come to power, I will try every goddamn one of them for treason against the American people. I will try them for crimes against humanity. And we will string them up by the goddamn light poles. There's not a lot of options here in America. You can either revolt, overthrow your goddamn government, and then I'm going to take over. Either goddamn way it results, I'm getting access to my gold. I don't give a fuck if I got to go because I got to return to goddamn the Middle East anyways. Doesn't matter whether I do it this way or whether I bring my goddamn Jewish Canaanites back to fucking America. Because again, Israel exists within the hearts and the minds of the Canaanite Jew that kept the faith and tradition alive. It doesn't matter where the fucking Jew's at. Israel exists where the fucking Jew is at. Either way it goes, you can either be bought out from bondage and your blood atonement be paid, in which I'll clear your goddamn debt with the house of Rothschild, with the Jewish people. And I will open up God's goddamn storehouse and I will pay your fucking debt to China. I will pay your goddamn debt to fucking Saudi Arabia. Because again, the American people are half-ass honorable in that regard when it comes to debt. Or I just simply go to where Israel is, return to the goddamn Middle East with my Canaanite goddamn Jews, and I call judgment on America. And then my goddamn Canaanite Jews and I return fucking home. Because the Canaanite Jews are originally from here. The Garden of Eden exists in St. Augustine, Florida, at the Fountain of Youth. So everybody thinks they fucking know about Judaism. Think they know about the Jewinese. You don't know shit about us. But either way it goes, I'm getting access to my goddamn gold. You're at a fork right now, man. There's several paths. I don't give a fuck which path you take. All I want is my goddamn gold. All I want is to return to my goddamn fucking people. I want to lead my people. Doesn't matter to me if the goddamn Gentiles want to come along or not. The goddamn Jews know prophecy. They know who the fuck I am. The goddamn Jews are ready. Goddamn Jews love nothing more than to pick up a cross and walk through the fucking wilderness. The Jews are built for that fucking action. The Gentiles, not so much so. You guys are just fucking, you're a soft bunch. You're a soft bunch. You don't put faith in God. You like to talk about God, but none of you read the text in root form. You don't know shit about prophecy. You don't know shit about me. You know what the goddamn monarchy and Vatican comprised, which is a bunch of goddamn dumb shit to make you fucking sheeple. Amongst that were Jewish Jesuits. Because the Jews love to okey doke the fuck out of you goyim, so I'm gonna be honest with you. Because you're a very okey dokey fucking group of people. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Just like Lucifer. Lucifer comes down here to fuck with goddamn Americans all the time. This way he's got balls, got you motherfuckers killing 100,000 of your babies a month. They come down here just to fucking see what they can convince you fucking dildos to fall for. Either way it goes, CIA, you are going to lead to the death and destruction of all your people. And I'm telling you, it doesn't have to be this way. And here's the thing, CIA. You're under bondage because you are worried that the people are going to find out just what the fuck you have done to them and that they will want a goddamn blood atonement. With the wave of a hand, I can forgive what the fuck you have done. You forget who the fuck I am because, again, you don't know about prophecy. You don't understand who the fuck I am. But if you wish to keep resisting me, what's going to happen is there'll either be a revolution. If there's not a revolution, I'll just return to goddamn Israel and I'll call judgment either fucking way. If there's a revolution, though, and there's blood that spills on America's land, there's already a shit ton of blood. That's why there's an atonement that must be made over America. But if blood spills because of you cocksuckers, I want you to understand, I'm going to find you guilty of treason. I'm going to find you guilty of crimes against humanity. There will be no forgiveness. You will be strung up by the goddamn American people. So with that, peace and blessing be upon your homes.